Good morning, Colfax, and welcome back to the show. Today is our final show of the year, so we take a look back on everything we've done and seen.
And celebrate all the accomplishments of a year of hard work and dedication by the students, staff, and community of Colfax High School.
Welcome to the show.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. Did I get delivered here? Somebody tell me, please. This old world's confusing me. Flowers as mean as you've ever seen. Ain't a bird who knows you're true. Then a little voice inside you whispered, don't sell your dreams so soon. Everywhere you look, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, there's a face of somebody who needs you. Everywhere you look, when you're lost out there and you're all alone, light is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look, everywhere you look.
Yearbook distribution is today during lunch, so come to the quad by the Media Hub. Distribution will be based on last name, so find the sign that has your last initial and get your book.
If you are a current boys basketball player or a former player, there is a must-make meeting in the Media Hub today. The very exciting future of Colfax basketball will be revealed and summer plans will be communicated. Even if you did not play last season, you will want to be at this meeting. Again, the Media Hub during lunch.
This year has been one for the history books, and with 16 shows produced over the course of the last 2 semesters, CTV has captured some of our greatest moments.
We now take a look back on those moments as we bring them together to tell the story of this year. Revival. An improvement in the condition or strength of something. How do we come back? How do we rise as a Falcon Nation from the ashes like a phoenix? This year, we faced giant questions. We're challenged to get back to normal, to pick up where we left off, to overcome every obstacle the world has thrown at us, and once again stand as a school. Our school, Colfax High School. The school year definitely had a unique start. On the eve of our return, the massive river fire rose from the canyon and made us think not of school opening, but of survival and support for those that were affected. A resolute community, administration, teaching staff, and ASB found a way to walk onto campus and start our journey on time. Mr. Lundberg, Link Crew, and leadership were there to welcome us, to celebrate our return and the heroes that made it possible.
It was time to start building. Old clubs dusted off their charters and reached out to students, while new clubs, charged with energy, looked for new members. The Engineering Arts Club, in preparation for the possibility to race, once again began building an all-terrain cart that doubled as a masterpiece. Link Crew hosted their first haunted house in 3 years, scaring high schoolers and community members alike. Friendly competition returned with the bumps, sets, and spikes of Powerpuff. Leadership brought a winter wonderland to campus and helped students connect at Winterfest to share some holiday joy. The Chamber Choir began preparing for their first trip back to the Heritage Festival in 3 years on their quest for gold.
Colfax was rising with the rest of the world. For the first time in 2 years, normal sports seasons returned. Athletes took to the fields, courts, mountains, trails, and pool, and they were ready to make their mark, and the Nest was there to support them. In one of the most successful sports years ever, Colfax won 12 PBL titles, 1 section title, had 8 league MVPs, and over 40 athletes named to all PBL teams. CTV celebrated the athletes who maximized the moment playing 2 sports in the same season and explored the roots of the school's unique women's athletic culture.
The year featured the returns of events that captured the Falcon spirit. Homecoming and Olympic Week were bigger and better than ever, and the classes eagerly embraced the opportunity for friendly competition, all while showing their appreciation for the community and each other by celebrating what makes Colfax great. Creators of riveting entertainment made their return to the stage with their magical production of Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream. New clubs began to shine as the book club offered a chance to further students' literary minds, and the culinary club brought baking and cooking experiences to the lives of students.
As we returned from winter break, students were welcomed back with a month-long competition of ping pong, chess, Mario Kart, and dodgeball, deemed the Quad Crown Tournament, and it was a freshman that held the trophy high when it was all said and done.
The drama department's performance of Almost Maine made us laugh and let go. The music program took the house down with a spring concert that showed the community how they'd wowed in Anaheim. And our dance program quietly created original work in preparation for their moment on the stage in their spring dance show.
While our campus was rising, Colfax students were going outside of school to impact the community. Freshman Paige Edlund, in her mission to impact the lives of people she's never known, trained a service dog to help the disabled. Link Crew, paired with the Big Brother and Big Sisters program to connect high school students with Colfax Elementary, and a 3rd grade rec basketball team got the leadership they needed when 4 Colfax senior basketball players volunteered to coach and mentor some future Falcons.
The world had opened its doors, and CTV took the opportunity to travel off campus to engage some unique opportunities that could interest students. Reporter Shaylin Ackerman journeyed to Marysville to get a look into a select group of Colfax students' passions for motocross. In a new segment, Around Town, Lily Nellist had the chance to go to Created for You by Us and make some jewelry, and reporter Katie Marx took a spin at the Ambitions Performing Arts Studio.
It wasn't only students that shined on campus. A substitute teacher and friendly face made us mark by meeting students where they were at. The newest addition to Colfax's mental health team burst onto the scene, hosting a mental health resource fair, and legendary coach Tony Martello, after coaching for 28 years, announced his retirement, and we had the chance to look back and celebrate his successful career.
While sports, clubs, and activities had their time in the spotlight, CTV also pointed their cameras towards the classroom, where a psychology class took a Hollywood approach to learning by playing out their own version of the TV show Survivor, and first-year broadcasters went behind the scenes of CTV's The Show to better understand how it all works and to share that with their audience. All year long, the spirit of the nest was rising. Students continued to show their love for the school and community, gave some thanks, and eventually had to say goodbye to our seniors.
This year has had its successes, its ups and downs, its hardships. But one thing is certain. The Falcon Nation has risen again, and with the junior class ready to take their seat as the leaders of the next generation, Colfax will continue to rise.
The perseverance of Colfax has truly shown through this year, and CTV feels privileged to have been a part of this incredible journey.
It's been an honor to document and share your stories for the last 3 years. For many of you, there are many stories yet to come, so make sure to make them count. Signing off for our final time, I'm Megan Towne.
And I'm Garrett Reinhard. Have a great summer, Colfax.